Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. And off we go from Jacksonville. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
To throw right away. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Foye Oluokun in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's pressured out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ready, set.
3rd and 7.
Back.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
27 on the play. And the Seahawks 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Fix the Eagle.
To throw again is Milroe. Catch made. That's Woods. Look at the big man go. And he will score. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 1st touchdown this year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Seahawks 7, Jaguars nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
All right, let's go. Hey, kill.
They'll run. It's an man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Jacksonville.
Jaguars.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Hey. 11, Agate.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Rolling to the left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. There's a short one. He's got Strange. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Lisa 24. Silver.
Lawrence. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way. Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19. Let's go.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On the ready.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
18 Cardinal.
To the air, it's Milroe. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Third and long.
50 Bobcats. 50 Bobcats. Ready.
Throwing is Milroe. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
33-yard line.
These are 24. Hey, Soko, here we go.
On first down, Lawrence. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it. And not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
Red on red.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll be third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Easy, Ralph.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open right side, that strains the tight end. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
That's good. For the Jaguars. First down.
The Jaguars with the ball. Quarter number 2 begins.
2-yard line.
As they go to work on first and goal.
Hey, run! Done. Great job.
Tootin trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Easy.
Large now on second down. It is brought in the end zone. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On first and 10, it's Milroe. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
19, Tiger, 19. Let's go now. 18, Cardinal. 18,
Shaheed in motion. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right.
The ball carrier by the wide receiver. He's brought down at 37 yards. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Here's Milroe to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
First and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Let's go. Gun. Hey, I'm gun. All right, here we go. Bronco switch.
This drive begins with a run by Tootin. He's up the sideline to the 25. And that is going to do just fine. big play, leading all the way up near midfield. A big play after being backed up. 41 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That one incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They go play action for Lawrence. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Lawrence to throw. Over the middle, it is Strain. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
30 left. Here we go.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
This one caught left side, that's Strange. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
At the 21-yard line.
Now Lawrence moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. There's Pat Man again. Another catch. And he's into the end zone. Brenton Strange. Touchdown Jaguars. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, great.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go. Now it's ready.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On the jump.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4.
go. Set.
Shaheed in motion. Now Milroe. Whoa! And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Hey.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun. It's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey, moving like Japanese Timberwolves.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's third and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play on fourth down. 36 yards.
First down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
65, 65, Panthers.
They go play action now with Milroe. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Eric Armstead in there to drop him. That's a huge loss on first and goal.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and
he's in. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Seahawks.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are back within 6.
Seahawks 14. Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
They're on the 28-yard line.
Hey, I'm gone. Phil.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that's going to be intercepted by Terry Woolen. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
By the Seahawks. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Bronco switch. Bronco. Let's go now. Ready.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hey, kill. Lisa 24. Hey, tomato.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at
route,
the 43-yard line.
On first down, they'll go back to Tootin. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Witherspoon on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, Lion.
Right back to Tootin. Room to run at the 35. And he will score. Mason Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. Back to throw. Lawrence. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here, this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer.
Milroe. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Myers is good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Hey, 11, add it. Hey,
Lawrence going to give it to Denton. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Red on red.
To throw is Lawrence. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just 2 quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Easy.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's the Pro Bowl safety, Kyle Hamilton.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at his own 7-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Mitchell. Room up the sideline to the 20. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
Here we go. Here.
To the air, it's Milroe. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they will finally run him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
A give left side for Mitchell. He'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the set.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 2.
Here we go. Set. Set. Crackle 80. Ready up.
Throwing is Milroe. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
Okay, ready?
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2.
70 Lions.
Now it's Milroe. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Jaguars will take over here at their own 12.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Okay, break.
On first down, Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Got it. Ready?
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Hey. Don't go. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run. Easy. Turn.
Up the middle, here is Chilton. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Red on red.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Marcus Lawrence on the stop.
11 Aggie.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Brown. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. This one hauled in by Thomas. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Escaping to his left. A Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Big loss on the play.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Hey, Lion.
Second down, Lawrence. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
At the 17-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. It's 4th down.
So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Hold it ready. Here we go. Here we go. Let go.
A give to Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play.
On the set.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Here's Milrow to throw. The middle Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down, Seattle.
They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 2nd down, here's Milrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The linebacker, Devin Lloyd. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go. 19, Charger. 19, Charger.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, right back to Mitchell. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9.
Come on, come on.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 3rd down, Milroe. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
That's a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
First down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And this one, blown up. Good serve and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Here we go, here we go. Japanese Wolf.
Gray brought in motion. We're trying to pick this up with a pop pass. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Great job.
They go play action for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Seahawks are going to take possession.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Go! Like it.
On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
So here it is, 4th down and 10.
Here we go, set.
Tight end motioning left.
Fix the eagle.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
On the jump.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long.
Cowboy, go.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
On the jump. Go. Rip, 23. Take some edge.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Go. Focus, hot.
Lawrence now. Going across the field on target to Brown. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
13 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
It is 3rd and 10.
Think right open. Decent 24. Hey, Ginger, touch. Easy, Reed. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. And he's in. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Seahawks 24. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Gray going to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 1918.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Throwing is Milroe. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
17 yards.
Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Shaheed in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Another Seahawks.
These two got it going on. 19 on that connection. And another first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
To throw again is Milroe. Slam, Smith and Jigba has it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
At the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing again, it's Milroe.
Almost at 6 yards. It's second down.
Here comes second down. Now Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Hopper's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
It's now third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. Going to bring up fourth down.
Fourth down.
Milroe. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Jaguars are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Hey, two for
On the ground, here's two, and he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
Second and 7.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. First and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Just trying to make something happen. And the ball's loose on the field. So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.